Okay, Frank. So, do you have a question?
I have sort of a question.
Okay, let's hear the sort of the question.
The question deals about I'm very determined and find it
Okay,
hard.
stop just now. I am very determined. Does that sound like a question or no?
No, it doesn't sound like a question.
Okay.
It's why.
Do you have a question?
Why am I so determined?
Okay. Why am I so determined? And in fact, somebody who has to ask a question that starts with an affirmation, does that person will be determined or not determined?
It's a determined person.
It's a determined person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But why somebody who's determined would want to know why he's determined? Why would he do that?
Because can get shut off of the.
Because he can get shut off.
Shut off from other possibilities.
Shut off
Shut
from
off.
other possibilities. And is there anything wrong with being shut off from other possibilities, or there's nothing wrong with it?
Yeah, there is something wrong with it.
What is it?
You can miss things.
You can miss things.
Yeah, or miss out on things.
Okay. Is there anything wrong with missing out on things, or can it be okay?
It can be okay.
But rather, you think it's okay or no?
It's not okay.
Why not?
It's soul.
Huh?
What do you call that? It's a waste.
It's a waste. What's a waste?
To miss out on things.
Why? Why would that be a waste?
Because you could have maybe enjoyed something or had something.
Let's take that. You could have enjoyed something. So the fact that you could have enjoyed something and you did not enjoy it, that's a problem. Is that what you're saying so far?
Come again, please.
The fact that you could have enjoyed something,
Yes.
but you would not or you did not enjoy it, that's a problem.
Yes.
Yes, that's okay with you.
This statement.
Yes.
That's okay. That statement. I can.
Suppose you know someone who says, well, I could have enjoyed something, I did not enjoy it, and he thinks that's wrong, okay? Right? Suppose you know somebody who thinks this way, and you want to criticize that.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do it?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I would say, well, thinking about things you could have missed, you're missing the being a present.
You're missing being a presence. Yeah. So again, missing something.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in the missing business.
Yes.
Yes, and that's a terrible thing to miss
That's a
something.
terrible thing.
Well, what could be wrong about being worried about missing?
Yeah. What could be wrong?
Yes. Or you think no, definitely missing, that's bad. Or can there be something wrong about being worried about missing, or not wanting to miss?
There can be something wrong about it.
What is it?
Worrying about missing something.
What is it?
Maybe you are wrong that you're missing something.
Yes.
Maybe it's not
Why?
true.
It would be wrong about what?
That I'm missing something.
So actually you would not be missing it.
Exactly.
Yes, but it's still not criticizing missing.
No.
No, so that's difficult to criticize missing.
Yes.
Yes, so let's try. Fourth time.
Yeah,
What?
if you criticize missing, then you are arrogant.
Then you're arrogant, and that's bad. To be arrogant, well, that's good.
It's not bad to be arrogant.
Okay. And generally, to be arrogant is good.
That's not good either, but
It's not good, it's neutral.
Okay, you want me to choose whether it's good or bad?
Well, it's good, bad, or neutral. Which one do you take?
It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
bad.
So if you criticize missing, that's bad. So again, missing is good because the one that want to criticize it is arrogant.
Yeah.
It's difficult to criticize missing.
Mm.
Very difficult.
But I just did. Yes.
No, because the one criticizing missing is arrogant.
Yeah.
So he's bad.
Yeah.
You see the problem?
Yeah.
Does that surprise you that you have a hard time criticizing missing?
Yeah.
Funny.
Because I'm criticizing it all the time.
Yes. So what do you call somebody who criticizes something all the time? When you check out, actually he has a hard time criticizing it. What do you call that kind of functioning?
It's stupid.
It's stupid. So right now you're being stupid.
Yes.
No problem. Yes. Okay. So, but let's try again. Okay. Let's find a really juicy, substantial, criticism of missing. Let's try simple. How could missing be good?
Missing could be good to put you into action.
Why?
If you miss something bad enough, then you take action.
If you miss something, you take action. Yes?
Yes.
So therefore, what's the advantage of missing?
That you take action.
You take action. Yes? And that's good.
Yes.
Yes. But why it took so long to come up with this one?
Because we were criticizing missing.
Were you?
I had
Oh, you were criticizing this.
You wanted me to criticize
Yes.
missing.
Yeah, but did you do it, or you only finally did it?
Yeah.
Now you are criticizing missing now.
Yeah.
And I say, if you miss, you take action.
Yeah.
So you're defending missing now. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But what is it that more naturally you did? Criticize missing or defending missing?
For me, it's more natural to defend missing.
But you only did it now.
Yeah, but that's because I'm so determined. I am determined, so I'm missing something, so I'm defending that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be this.
Somebody who is determined.
Mm-hmm.
Is he more defending missing or criticizing missing?
He's more defending missing.
He's more defending missing.
Yeah.
Yes. But when I ask you, you had a hard time defending missing.
So,
Well, yeah, that's what I asked you. So, what do you conclude of that? These things seem
I'm
to be
criticizing
coherent.
it to be determined.
To be?
I'm criticizing to be determined.
Okay, let me ask you. The global scheme that right now has emerged, do you think it's clear or is it confused?
Global scheme of this?
Yes, what we have now. Is it clear or confused?
It's confused.
It's confused.
Yeah.
Is that the state of mind you're used to, or it's rare? Yes, to be
It's
confused,
rare.
it's rare. So today's a bit special.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So how come today you're confused? And normally this doesn't happen very much. Why do you think?
Because I tend to not let myself be distracted by others.
Not let myself be distracted by others.
Yeah.
That's what happens in general.
Yes.
So what effect does this produce? When you, the fact you don't let yourself be distracted by others, what effect does this produce?
Positive or negative?
Whichever, what general effect?
The effect that it produces is that I stay focused.
You stay focused, yes? And today are you staying focused or not?
I have a hard time.
Why?
Because your questions distract me.
Okay, my questions distract you.
Yeah. I'm distracted by your questions.
Okay, distracted. Okay. When somebody is not distracted by others, somebody doesn't let the others distract him,
Yeah.
what's the main characteristic of such a person?
It's an egoist.
is egoist, right?
Yes.
Yes. So when somebody is distracted by a question, is he egoist or not egoist anymore?
And he's not an egoist anymore.
How is he?
He is open to others' suggestions.
He's open. So
Yes,
today you're open to suggestion.
Yes.
And that creates confusion.
Yes.
Isn't that funny?
Yes.
So is it better to be open to suggestion or no?
Not better.
Is it better to be open or it better not be open to suggestion?
It's better to be open.
So you're happy to be confused then?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But if you're happy to be confused, why in general you don't want to be confused?
Because I'm now happy to be confused, but not this shouldn't last too long.
It shouldn't last too long.
No.
Why not? If you like it. Suppose you know you have a good movie. You want it to be finished or you want it to go on?
Well, not forever.
No, I didn't say forever, but you prefer that it goes on or it stops?
It stops.
Oh, you like, when you like something, you want it to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose we go to see your friend, say, well, Frank, you know, when he likes something, he wants it to stop. You say, yeah, of course, we say, this, you know, makes no sense.
No.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
So why are you bullshitting?
Because it's not absolute.
What is not absolute?
That I like to be open all the time.
That you like, but is anything absolute or nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, so why do you say it's not absolute if nothing is absolute? Is it necessary and useful or no?
It's useless.
It's useless. You often say useless thing like this? Or it's the first time?
No.
This
There are a lot
happens.
of useless
You
things.
say, and why is that?
Because they make me smile.
They make you,
Smile.
and you like smiling.
Yes.
Yes? Why?
Makes me feel free.
Makes you feel free. Yes. You hear the verb? What's the main verb? Makes me feel free. What's the main verb here? Feel. Okay. Are we in the feeling business here? Our discussion, are we in the feeling business?
Yes.
Yes, you think we're in the feeling business?
Yes.
Do I ask you many questions about how you feel?
No.
Ask you many questions about what?
Why I do things.
Why I do things, and that has to do with feeling?
Yes, it has to do with
It
feeling.
has to do with feeling. So why you do things has to do with feeling?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Alright. Franco, when did I ask you how you feel?
You did not ask me.
Okay. What would be the opposite of feeling? What would be contrary to feeling?
Thinking.
Thinking. And my question is more to what you think or what you feel?
To what I think.
To what you think. But 30 seconds ago you told me it was about what you feel. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So exactly the contrary of what I'm doing. Makes sense or there's a problem?
There's a problem.
How come?
For me, thinking and feeling is not distinct.
It's not distinct. Yes.
They're the same.
Yes, but does it make sense that they're opposite or no?
No, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
So if Oscar is asking about thinking contrary to feeling, this doesn't make sense.
No.
You have to tell me, Oscar, what you say don't make sense. Tell me.
It don't make sense.
Then why do you come to see me?
To get yourself some new thoughts.
Some new thoughts, okay? All right. Suppose somebody thinks two things are the same. What new thought could we give him? Someone someone comes say A and B are the same,
Yeah.
what is a new thought we could give him?
That A and B are not the same.
Good. It would be interesting to think that feeling and thinking is not the same. Well, that makes no sense.
That would be nice to consider.
Good. 2 minutes ago, he was not making sense.
Yeah.
So now you want to consider something which is senseless. Funny. Or not funny?
It's fine.
Funny, huh? So you like to consider something which is senseless?
Yes.
Okay, let's try example. How can thinking and feeling can be different or even opposites? How could it be? Anything.
Well, feeling can be without words, and thinking can be expressed with words.
Feelings. Do you think feelings is the essence of feelings wordless, or the essence of feelings is with words?
Essence of feelings is wordless.
Wordless. How about the essence of thinking? Wordless or with words?
Words.
Okay, so feelings. So we have a difference there.
Yeah.
Even an opposition.
Mm-hmm.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
But 2 minutes ago this didn't make sense.
I agree.
Like that.
Can't.
Does it happen to you sometimes that you say something's senseless, and 2 minutes later you find, yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is something you know as an experience.
Yes, I know.
And how do you call somebody who says, this thing makes no sense, then discover it does make sense, but 2 minutes before he said, this makes no sense. What do you call that kind of person?
Stupid.
Stupid. Okay. So you think you're stupid?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But somebody who's stupid, is he determined?
Yes.
Yes. Why? What's the connection between stupid and
Because
determined?
somebody who's determined is stupid enough to not listen to everything that's around him. He ignores things around him.
Okay, he ignores things around
Yes.
him, huh? He ignores.
Determination.
Okay. So, now do you want to know why you're stupid?
Yes, because I want to be determined.
Because you, no. Why you're determined because you're stupid? Why are you stupid? Go ahead.
I just said it, didn't I?
No, you went back to being determined. Why am I so determined? Because I'm stupid, so why am I stupid?
It is because I see sense in senseless things,
Yes.
and I shut myself off. I'm not open.
Which one of the two is the most important?
The second I shut myself off.
I shut myself off.
Yeah.
I shut myself off.
Yes.
All right? And in fact, can it be a definition of stupidity? Somebody who shuts himself off.
It's an aspect of stupidity.
Do you think that could be a good definition of it?
Definition, no.
No, you know a
Aspect.
better definition of stupidity?
Stupidity is doing something against your own interest.
Doing something against your own interest, yes? So in other words, you shut yourself off, that's against your own interest.
Yes.
And what do you do?
To be determined.
No, but no, that's a concept. What comes first? Determination or to doing something against your own interest?
What comes first is doing something in my own interest.
Okay, so the other comes after. So now we don't want to go back to the consequence. We want to keep. Why would you be doing something against your own interest? Why would anyone do something against his own interest? Does it make sense? No, so why would you do that?
To avoid something.
To avoid what?
Failing.
Avoid what?
To fail.
Avoid failing. Because if you fail, what happens?
And die.
You die.
Yes.
Okay, this you have to explain. How does failing mean that you die?
If I fail, then I'm not there. Then I've lost. So
You lost what?
my reason and my
Let's go back to the dying. See, all right, suppose I ask you 2 plus 2. I'm going to ask you 2 plus 2 and you can answer 5, okay? 2 plus 2.
5.
Did you die?
No.
I don't understand this dying business.
It's
How is it that if you fail, you die?
it's just an idea.
Yeah, I know it's an
It's-
idea, but I'm questioning this idea.
I have the
You die on
experience.
me, but
I have the experience of dying.
Yeah, but how is it? Did you fail one day about something and you died that day?
Not really.
So why do you say, if I fail, I die?
Then
How does that work?
I lose my
What do you lose? I lose my...
pride.
I lose my pride, right? And if you lose your pride, then you die.
Yes.
Yes? What do you call somebody who thinks he loses pride, he dies?
Arrogant, stupid.
Arrogance, huh? And indeed, and this losing the pride, could that make one stupid? Because he's afraid of losing his pride.
Cool. Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes. Did it ever cross your mind, or it's the first time?
That's the first time.
Yes. So that's new.
That's new.
But is it extraordinary idea or a pretty almost banal idea? That somebody has a lot of pride, it makes him stupid. Is that an idea you think it's an extraordinary idea or rather almost banal?
It's a banal idea.
Yeah, so why did it cross your mind? It's so banal. That's strange.
It's hard to keep track.
Well, see, I ask you, did it cross your mind that, you know, when you think you're stupid, it's because you were scared of losing your pride and you would die if you lose your pride? Say, yeah, well, that surprised me. But then ask you, is that a very strange idea? It's almost common banal, this idea. So, well, it's rather banal. Well, if it's rather banal, how come it didn't cross your mind? You understand my question?
Yeah, because I don't like the idea.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't like the idea. And which idea you don't like?
That I'm dependent on my things that I achieve to have pride.
Things I achieve. Okay. Huh? So, anyway, so that could have a link. So, to the fact that you're determined. Somebody is determined because if he fails, he dies.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yes? Huh? And pride is there. I have to make it because if I fail, I die. Therefore, I really go at it.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right. Suppose you have a friend functioning like this, and you want to criticize this or give him, get him out of that or criticize that. What could you tell that friend?
I could tell that friend that he doesn't have to make his pride dependent on what he achieves.
Okay, the pride doesn't have to depend on what he achieves. What could it depend on?
Because it could depend on self-esteem.
Okay. In other words, the person who makes his pride depend on what he achieves, does he have a priori self-esteem or rather not?
Not.
Not, huh? So, and that's it. Could that account for the fact he wants to achieve because he has no self-esteem?
Yes.
Yes. Huh? And in fact, do you see this, that people want to achieve things because they have no self-esteem?
Yes.
Huh? That's a common thing.
Yeah.
Did it cross your mind that this was something that you had?
Yes, it crossed my mind.
This you knew?
I knew.
This you're
Yeah.
familiar with, yes?
Yeah.
But then you know what to do. You said just have your pride not depend on self-esteem. You know what to answer to that.
Yes.
So you did tell yourself
Yeah.
that. Well, why didn't it work?
Yeah, because I saw it from the other angle.
Which means what?
But my pride was determined over my achievements.
Okay, so this counseling of telling, well, it should depend on your self-esteem doesn't work. You told yourself that, and it didn't work.
No,
So that's bad counseling. It doesn't
Yes.
work.
doesn't
So
work.
say something that would work.
I'm sort of lost now.
Well, I'm asking you, somebody wants to achieve desperately because his pride. Say, what could you tell him to get him out of that, right? Good argument. Say, well, you could tell him your pride should depend on self-esteem. But this you've tried, it doesn't work. So try something else. Another way to.
You should be aware of your achievements.
You should be aware
Of your
of your achievements.
Yeah, of your you should.
Okay, let's take that. If you tell somebody he should be aware of his achievements, does that imply he's aware of it, that he's not aware of it?
That is not aware of it.
Aware of it. And do you have the idea that you're not aware of your achievements, or no, you are?
I'm aware of my achievements.
So it's a useless counsel. You're already aware.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? It's useless counsel.
Yeah.
Okay. But look, if you're aware of your achievements, why wouldn't you have self-esteem? Does that make sense or no?
Yes, because it's never
No,
enough.
does that make sense or no?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
I see.
So what's the problem then?
That's,
And you were starting to answer.
yeah, it's never enough.
It's never enough. What is this thing here of never enough? This symptom of never enough. What's that called?
Manic.
Manic. Yeah. But besides using psychological term, what is it imply that there's never enough?
Infinity.
Infinity.
Mm.
So a taste for infinity. Yes. So do we see now the difficulty of criticizing missing? Of defending missing? Somebody doesn't want to miss, does he like infinity? No. Someone that doesn't want to miss on anything, does he like infinity or he doesn't like it? What does he want if he doesn't want to miss anything? Does he want infinity or no?
He wants infinity.
He wants what?
Infinity.
Why?
Because
Is he gonna be satisfied?
because he wants infinity, there is missing. If everything was infinite, then there wouldn't be such thing as missing, because then there is always an option. Missing can only arise in a lack of.
The person who doesn't like missing, will ever have enough or no? The person who doesn't like missing on anything, would that person
No.
think or never have enough? The person who doesn't care about missing, is that person searching for infinity or no? We're giving a hard time.
Really hard time.
Okay. Somebody who doesn't care about missing, does that person want more? No. So is that person searching for infinity or no?
No.
No. But the person that doesn't want to miss anything, is that person searching for infinity?
No, not really.
Well, what's more? Finite or infinity? What's more?
Finite.
Finite is more than infinity.
I think so.
Okay, let's try that. 3, is that finite or infinite?
It's finite.
Good. Is it more or less than infinity? We
Less.
don't know. Less.
Yeah.
Well, how much is infinity if it's less than 3?
Which is infinity. It's less than
Yes. Is it 2? 1?
I can't answer this question.
Well, infinity is bigger than 100 or smaller than 100?
It's bigger than 100.
Good. So is it bigger than 3 or smaller than 3?
It's bigger than 3.
Good. All right. So the person who wants a lot, he wants infinity or he wants finite?
A lot is finite.
Well, I thought infinity was bigger than finite. Infinity is bigger than 3 or no?
It's bigger than 3.
Good. And 3 is finite or infinite?
It's finite.
Good. So what's bigger, infinity or finite?
Infinity.
Good. So a person that wants a lot is more into infinity or into finite? What's the difficulty here?
My brain crashes.
Your brain crashes. Why is that?
Because you make connections and I lose A lot is not the same as free. Is free a lot? I don't know.
Well, do you want to know?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Is 3 a lot or not a lot?
That's subjective.
Yes, and so how about your subjectivity? Does it say it's a lot or not a lot? Suppose you ask somebody what he thinks, right?
Yeah.
Say, what do you think about this? And that person, oh, that's subjective. Is he answering or avoiding?
He's avoiding.
Okay, so why? And generally, why would people avoid answering questions? Most general, I think.
Because they don't want to confront the answer.
They don't want to confront the answer. Is that possible? That my questions about finite or infinity, you don't want to confront the
No,
answer?
that's in this case not possible.
Not possible. You always want to confront the answer.
That's not what I say.
Well, do you always want to confront the answer?
No.
No. So is it possible in this case you don't want to confront or not
No, it's
possible?
not possible.
Why would it be possible in this case? You feel comfortable with my questions?
I feel comfortable with the questions, but I don't get them.
Yes, but so if you don't get them, do you feel comfortable with
No, I
them?
don't feel comfortable.
Good. So is it possible that if you don't feel comfortable with the questions, even the same thing with the answers?
Yes, that's possible.
Good. But you were denying it 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Remember?
No. But
No.
it's on tape.
It's not. Yeah. All right. So look, it's very simple. Is 3 a lot or not?
Maybe it's not a simple question.
Okay. Is 1 billion a lot or not?
It's the same thing. It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. The billion.
Well, it depends.
Okay, I tell you. If it depends, let's put it this way. Do you have children? No.
No.
But you know children a little bit, or you don't
Yeah.
see much. Okay. Suppose you go to a 10-year-old. Okay. Okay. You tell him, look, 1 billion, a lot or not a lot? What is he gonna say?
It's a lot.
A lot. 3, a lot or not a lot? What will he say?
It's not a lot.
Okay. See, easy for a 10-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Now, you have more than 10 or less than 10?
My age?
Yeah.
More.
Okay. Yeah? So why, if it's so simple for the 10-year-old, why is it so hard for you?
Because I may know that it can depend on things.
What?
I know that figures are only having meaning because of the context
Yes.
in which they appear.
Right. So nothing has meaning outside of context.
Exactly.
Right. Yes? Okay. Do you mind criticizing this a little bit?
It's okay.
Or it's not possible? You think
Yeah.
things only have a meaning in the context?
That's what I think.
Yes, not possible otherwise.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Have you ever heard of a book called The Dictionary?
Yeah.
Yes. Does it give meaning to words?
Yes.
Yes. Does it describe all the context?
Yeah, it describes the context.
This are the context. So dictionary, like each word has a whole bunch of context.
Yeah.
Yes, like how many contexts each word will have?
A couple.
A couple. That's a lot or that's little?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Oh, I see. Now 2 is a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You win.
It's not subjective anymore.
No, well,
We
it is,
finally
but I pretend it's not.
Yeah. Okay. So is it possible that things have meaning without a context? It's not possible. The dictionary gives you a lot of context.
No, it gives context. No,
Okay.
it's not-
Let's
not a
suppose
lot.
I say house. Okay. The word house. How many contexts you think there is like this? Get an idea in the world about what a house is, roughly. Like, you know, suppose there's 6
Maybe
billion
100.
people. 100.
Oh, how many houses there are?
No, suppose there's 6 billion people in the world, right?
Yeah,
How many contexts there's for a house, you think, like this?
maybe 10,000.
10,000. Do you imagine in a dictionary give you 10,000 definition of house?
No,
No. Roughly, how many definition of house will it be?
maybe 10.
Good. So is the dictionary escaping all the context that you know exist?
Yes,
Good. But it still makes sense, a dictionary.
yes.
Do you see the interest of escaping the context? Or no? You see,
That's what I see, I don't know.
do you see the interest, any interest of saying out of context, or no interest?
It's relevant to the dictionary.
Forget dictionary, listen to the question. Do you see any interest in saying something outside of a context? Or no? Things only are interesting or meaningful in the context? Or are you busy thinking about other things now?
Well,
You busy?
yeah, well, yeah.
You're busy. Can you come back for a minute to finish your job later on?
It's
So can there be an interest of thinking things outside of a context? Or not?
yeah,
What could be the interest?
finding new ideas.
Finding new ideas, yes? Huh? Finding new ideas, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think is more interesting, an idea outside of a context or in a context?
Outside of it.
Yes, so we're opening up to a new field.
Yes.
And what's the main interest of an idea outside of a context? What could be the advantage to this compared to the idea in a context?
To create a new context.
Yes, but to create new context. So outside of a context allows you to create new context.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right. And that's interesting.
Yeah.
But a few minutes ago you were denying there would be any interest outside of a context.
No, I was denying that there was no meaning without context. Context. So as far as
You were saying there was meaning or there was no meaning?
there was no meaning outside of context.
Oh, so there's no meaning.
Yeah,
But there's no meaning, but let's finish it. It is no meaning, but it can create meaning.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Something that has no
So-
meaning creates meaning. Does that make sense or
No,
it doesn't make sense?
sense.
Okay. So,
There is
do you
meaning.
see now the interest of being outside of context?
Yeah, I understand.
Earlier, were you seeing it or no?
No, I didn't.
No. So there's been a shift.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now think about it. Do you know people that refuse to see the context? They always want to see things outside of the context, and you tell them, look, you should put it in the context. You know? You know this.
Yeah.
This is a discussion you've had.
Mm-hmm.
What's your main argument for saying things should be in a context?
That makes you responsible for what you say.
Okay, it makes you responsible for what you say. If you say something outside of a context, can it as well make you responsible for what you say or no?
You can.
So that's not a difference. Right? So this argument was as valid for the outside of context.
Yeah.
So why would you defend things to be in a context, therefore? Why?
No, I don't know.
So you mean you absolutely want something and don't know why you want it?
Yes.
Yes? Now, what do you call somebody who absolutely wants something and doesn't know why he wants it?
An intuitive person.
Intuitive. So you would be intuitive, yes? Okay. Now somebody is really determined, but he stopped worrying about why he's determined and that's not his problem.
Come again?
Somebody is really determined.
Yeah.
Does he stop worrying about why he's determined or that's not his problem?
I don't understand the question.
Somebody is determined, very determined person.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah? Does that person say stop? Oh my God, why am I determined? That person, none of that. I go.
Well, it can be both, but I think
Which one more likely?
more likely to say go.
Go.
Yeah.
He doesn't wonder why he's
No.
determined.
Yeah.
So that fits with what you're doing now. So you want, but you don't know why.
Yes.
Yes? And you call that being intuitive.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
And in fact, when the person is intuitive, does it stop to analyze or no? The intuitive person.
It stops to analyze.
It stops in order to analyze or no? It just
No.
follows intuition and goes.
Intuition is
It
different.
goes.
Yeah.
So this fits with being determined.
Yes.
Okay? Now, what is the main problem with somebody who's intuitive and determined? What is it? Would be your main criticism of
That
that?
he is impulsive.
Is impulsive. And what's wrong about being impulsive?
That you don't think
You don't think.
enough about what you're doing, about the consequences of your actions.
You don't think about the consequences. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And what do you think about that? If you don't think about the consequences, what do you think about?
That's stupid.
Huh?
That's stupid.
What is stupid?
To not think about the consequences.
No, I'm
of
asking
your
if it's stupid or not. I'm asking, what do you think about? If you don't think about the consequences, what do you think about? Or you don't think at all?
I don't get it.
The person is intuitive and determined. Does that person, you say that person doesn't think about the consequences, okay?
Yeah.
But does it think about anything or it thinks about nothing?
It thinks about the consequences of not being determined.
So it thinks about the consequences. Therefore.
Yes.
So did you just contradict yourself once more?
I think that there is no other way.
Try it. Does the person who's impulsive, intuitive, determined, think about the consequences or not?
When is that way? No.
No. So does it think about anything or nothing?
Yeah, it thinks about things.
Like what, for example? If it's not a consequence, what would it think about? Or you don't know?
He thinks about his goal.
Okay, he thinks about the goal, okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
About the goal, and the other one instead of the consequences.
Yeah.
Alright? Now, try to analyze this. What's the main difference between the goal and the consequences? There's a goal, there's the consequences. What's the main difference?
The goal pulls you forward, and the consequences keeps you
Pull you forward.
makes you withdraw.
Okay, makes you withdraw. So which one is better?
The goal.
Okay. Well, let's find what could be good about thinking about the consequences.
Yeah, avoiding
Avoiding what?
getting in nasty circumstances.
And why is that?
Because in achieving your goal, you could fail. And not achieve.
Oh, I see. The consequence would be a failure.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, could that explain why one doesn't want to think about the consequences if the consequences is failure? That could explain why doesn't want to think about this. Now, what do you think of someone who thinks that the consequences of doing something is failure? How does that person function?
From fear.
From fear. Because could the consequences be something else than failure? Could be what?
Losing your self-esteem. and your
Losing
pride.
your self-esteem. But that's bad as well.
Yes.
So that person as well use fear. Losing your self-esteem.
Yeah.
You fear it or you want it?
Fear it.
So again, we fear consequences.
Yeah.
Can we have any other kind of relationship than fear to consequences? Or you don't
Yeah,
know?
we can have
An idea or you don't know?
well, yeah, you can be at least peace with consequences.
You can be at peace with
You
consequences.
can accept the consequences.
You can accept, okay. Huh? You can accept consequences instead of fear, yes? But based on what we're seeing, are you more into fearing or accepting? Fearing. But why don't you accept?
Then I would miss out.
Then you would miss out. Huh? So that constantly missing. Missing is the most terrible thing in the world.
Yeah.
Huh? Let's find again, what's a good thing about missing? What can be really good about missing?
What did I say?
Don't worry what you said. We're back in. What could be really good about missing? Something really positive, something extraordinary, something whatever, very good. Missing, ooh, good, because,
I'm gonna bite myself in the tail. They're saying if you miss something, then you are motivated to take action.
To take action, but are you indeed biting your tail?
Yeah, because...
Can you stop biting it?
Yeah, I can stop biting it.
Okay, why don't we try? What could be good about accepting?
Peace.
Peace. So what could be good about missing? Let's try it. Can it be peace? Not possible. Say it, not possible?
Not possible.
Is it possible you get peace by missing? Or not possible?
I think it's not possible.
Huh? Not possible. So let's try that. Let's try to give meaning to the idea. And if you miss, then you're in peace. Let's try it.
Peace because I know there's always something to do.
But then you know there's always something to do. Are you still in missing or you give up on missing?
You want me to make missing into
Something positive.
something positive.
Yes. There's peace in missing.
Can't see it.
Can't see it. Impossible.
Impossible.
Huh?
Impossible. I can't see it.
Possible.
No.
Suppose you raise a child. You want to teach him to always want more or to accept the fact he's going to miss out on certain things. Which one?
You would take the last one.
What's called last one? What's the word? You would do what?
Teaching that it's good to miss out on.
Yeah. But what would be your argument?
Okay. Okay. Missing could also free you up.
It can free you. Free you from what?
Stress and force.
Stress. Okay. If you accept missing, can it free you from stress? And when on the other side you want it always more, and determine, is it going to be stressful? Yes. But this idea that it can free you from stress, is that a new idea or you knew it before?
I knew it before.
So then why don't you do it? Do you like stress?
More than peace.
You like stress more than peace? Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And why is that? You like stress more than peace?
Because I want to be active.
Yes. So everything's fine then.
Yes.
So why do you want to know why you're determined? So determined.
Because I sometimes think that it's not fine.
Ah, so it's not so fine then.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love what's not so fine.
You love what's not so fine.
Yes.
So what's not so fine is fine if you love
Yes, exactly.
it. So then
It's fine.
why you wonder then what's the interest?
Just questioning if there would be another option that I would be missing.
Well, still the same thing. Do you see a problem globally in dysfunction in Europe that's developing? You see globally a problem in all this?
Not really. Yeah, I can feel it, but I cannot.
But you cannot quote.
At this point, I cannot say it's really so.
You cannot say it.
I cannot see it clearly.
Yeah, you cannot see it clear. You can feel it. So, what's the problem right now?
That I cannot express it.
You cannot express it, but why is it you cannot express it?
Because I can't find the words.
You cannot find, and why you cannot find the words? Is it because you don't speak English, or is it because another reason?
Because I'm not clear yet.
Yeah, I'm not clear. And where are you not clear? In your mouth?
No, in my head.
In my head. Okay. So when somebody else is not clear in your head, what's that called?
Clueless.
Is clueless. What does he have a hard time doing?
Sorry, what?
What is it he has a hard time doing?
Figuring things out.
Figuring things out. Is there a word to capture that? Or no? You don't know any word. Okay. You don't know one? Yes, no? I don't hear.
No.
Okay, I'll propose to you one. Thinking. You know this word?
Yes.
Difficult word?
Yes.
Yes. No. Rare word?
No.
No. But you didn't say it. But are you indeed saying that you have a hard time thinking? Or no? No. So you're clueless, but no problem thinking.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And you go to the neighbors, say, hey, neighbors, I'm clueless, but I think, well, yes, makes sense. You say that or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes
Yeah, friendly neighbor.
Yeah.
To you. Let's go back to the 10-year-old boy. He's smart. Hey, 10-year-old boy, I'm clueless, but I can think well. You say, yes, sir, makes sense, or you say, no, makes no sense.
Yeah, I understand.
What is it you
He would say that it wouldn't make sense.
So that's a smart boy, right?
No, it's a boy who is clueless.
Is it boy is clueless?
Yeah, the boy
is that
is
called
clueless.
projection?
Yes.
Yeah?
I don't care what it's called.
Okay. I'll tell you a Chinese proverb. You tell me what you think about it, okay? He said, it's better to look stupid 5 minutes than to stay stupid all one's life.
Yeah.
You like that? Means yes or no?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it hard to put into action or?
I don't know.
So if I listen to you, we've been working, see, maybe 45, 50 minutes. Do you have the impression that thinking is easy for you or hard?
It's hard.
It's hard, yes. But is it hard to say? I have a hard time thinking.
Yeah.
Yes. Why is that? Or we've said it already. It's a pride business. Yes, no? Can you?
Yes.
Yes, huh? So what's the main problem with being so determined?
Lack of pride.
Lack of pride. Somebody determined lacks pride. But you're determined? Yes, no? Are you busy now in the head? Are you with me, or there's a lot of things going on there? A lot of
Well, I'm sort of wondering where we're going to conclude this, because
okay. Now, if you're wondering where we're going to conclude this, are you with me or are you in the future?
I'm in the future.
Good. So are you with me or are you on your own?
I'm on my own.
Good. Right? Huh? Why? You don't like being with me?
No, I like being with you, but the thinking is it's hard.
Okay. Let me ask you something. 3. Is that a lot or not a lot?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
2 is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
1 is a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. So all numbers are a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the 10-year-old boy. 10-year-old boy, are all numbers a lot, or are some numbers a lot and some not a lot? What would he say?
You say some are a lot and some are not a lot.
Well, why don't we stick to this boy? He really looks smart.
Yeah.
You like that boy? No. Why you don't like this boy? He's your own son. Did you notice he's your own son? Right?
Yeah.
Well, you produced him. You know, he speaks through you. He's your son, right? So you have a smart son. Well, yes, no?
Yes.
You like this boy?
No.
Why not?
Because it's so smart.
He's so smart.
Makes me
Okay,
so
now that makes sense. Okay. Just in boy, is 3 a lot or not a lot? What will he say?
You say it's not a lot.
Okay, and 1 billion, a lot or not a lot? Alright. So look, this boy. Why don't you let this boy speak through your mouth?
Sorry?
Why do you get this boy to shut up instead of speaking? Just get this boy. I would have finished 2 hours ago with him. Why don't you let him think? Why don't you let him speak, this boy? Why not?
No idea.
Funny, right?
Yeah.
Did you know this boy before or no?
Yeah.
You knew him, yeah? And you don't feel guilty about shutting him up all the time? You know, don't you have things that are here about brutalizing children? Did you go to jail for that in Europe?
Yeah.
No, you're lucky. I won't denounce you to the police, but you know. So, why don't we stop here? But just take 5 minutes of it, analyze the little thing. Just not. Did you like this? Not like this? Interesting? Not interesting? What do you think of all this? What's your assessment of our exercise? Interesting? Not interesting?
It's very interesting.
Why? Just say why.
Because it shows that it's hard to think clearly.
Yes. But you say that, but at the same time we discovered this boy who seems to think very clearly. That's strange.
Yes, that is strange. No, it's, yeah, well, it is strange.
So why do you say it's hard to think clearly when this boy seems to be there in you that can't think
well, it's
clearly?
hard to think like a boy.
You had to speak very. When I invited you, you had to speak very.
But that's the hard thing. I don't let him speak.
You don't, and why not?
Because I don't trust the.
You don't trust what?
I don't trust the boy.
Why not?
Because I think that I know better than the boy.
Ah, you know better.
Yeah.
So the fact of thinking you know better makes you stupid. Funny, right? Huh? And have you seen people who think they know and that's why they think stupid? You met that, right? Funny, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you have seen or thought about all this? Did anything surprise you in all this? No, all this is common stuff.
Well, not really.
So is it common or something?
Well, there's a lot being said, so I'm trying to think
Okay.
what's new.
Or something was hard, or something surprising, anything. All right, now your head is in chaos.
My head is in chaos.
Oh. All right, so you have nothing to do. But did you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Why?
Because I know that tomorrow,
Yeah.
then I'll see what the value is of this console. I can't see it right now.
Yeah. So
And
right now it looks useless.
It looks useless now, but I know that it's not useless.
Okay. You have faith.
I have faith.
That's new. All right.
Okay.
Any other comment or basically that's it?
No, that's
All right, so,
Thank you.
out here.